Haha, what's up guys? I'm back today with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle video. This will probably be the last video with this team. I'm going to spend all day today finishing my team so that I can finally get a new team out to you guys, because I know I've been using this one for quite some time now. But today I have a battle against a guy named Quag. Met him on Shofi's Twitch, just like always. It's not really too many places. I think Smogon has a Wi-Fi battle finder, but I'd rather just go to Shofi's Twitch because I always have his page open anyway, so it's just something easier for me. Now looking at his team, I was pretty scared. I wasn't worried about his Exploud. Not really worried about his Excadrill, but I am worried about the biggest thing that I was worried about was his Gliscor, because I don't really have anything on this team for a Gliscor. I will on my next team that I'm making, but as far as this team goes, I don't really have anything. And I don't know if it was a couple battle videos ago, or I think maybe. No, I did have a battle with a guy who had a Gliscor, and he beat me like terribly because he had a Gliscor on his team. But that battle was a long time ago. I don't even know if I have it saved. Maybe. I'll find out. But yeah, let's get into this. I need to stop talking so long. He is going to lead off with his Exploud here. I wasn't expecting the Exploud lead, but I ended up leading off with Dick Nose up here, so it worked out okay. The only thing that sucks about this turn is I go for close combat to get the Moxie boost, but the close combat lowers my defense and special defense, so I'm already well, I'm kind of at an advantage, kind of at a disadvantage with that. My attack gets raised one stage, but my defenses are lowered one stage, which kind of sucks. And he switches out into his Talonflame, and he's got the Gale Wings with the Brave Bird, and there's no way that Heracross can take that, so I'm definitely going to switch into my Skarmory here. I don't know if it was this guy's first time playing against a Skarmory, and you'll know why I say that later on in the video. He makes a very, very questionable play, and honestly I don't know what he was thinking, but we'll talk about that later. He's going to go for the Brave Bird. It's not going to do anything because I switched into my Skarmory. He's going to get his Swords Dance up because he likes playing with sharp objects. And I'm just going to whirlwind that thing out of there because I definitely don't want to deal with a fucking Talonflame right now. He's going to get switched out into his Garchomp. And looking at his team preview, I knew that this was a Mega Garchomp because he didn't have anything else on his team that could Mega Evolve. But it's kind of pointless to have a Mega Garchomp on your team unless you have someone that sets up Sandstorm, whether it's Tyranitar or Hippopotas? No, it's Hippopotas Evolve form. Hippowdon, that one. Or if you just have someone that uses Sandstorm. Because Mega Garchomp's ability is Sand Force, which raises all Rock and Ground type moves by 33%, I think. And a Sandstorm, so it's kind of pointless to have that kind of Pokemon on your team without a Sandstorm creator. So I'm going to get a free turn of Spikes up. He's going to go for the Stone Edge on his Garchomp. It's not going to do anything. I'm going to be able to get another layer of Spikes up as he switches into his Gliscor. I was kind of worried about the knockoff, but then I realized that only one person I've ever battled had a knockoff on his Skarmory, so I don't know why I was thinking that. And he goes for the Toxic. I don't know if he was expecting me to switch out or what, but I'm going to be able to get up my final layer of Spikes here, so I'm pretty happy with that. But now he's going to switch out, realizing that he can't do anything to my Skarmory, and go out into his Talonflame. And I'm just going to whirlwind that thing out of there because, well, I was going to whirlwind his Gliscor out. But then he gets switched into this thing. And for whatever reason, it's probably because I haven't done any Wi-Fi battles in a while. I've been doing my Let's Play. I just totally spaced that this thing has Rapid Spin. I totally should have switched into Trevenant there to block the Rapid Spin and totally have a counter to his Excadrill. But I just wasn't really thinking. But I was going to go for the Brave Bird to break his Balloon so that my Garchomp would be able to take that thing out later. it's definitely a good idea if you have a defensive wall out on the team on the field, like a Skarmory. Someone sends out an Excadrill on a balloon, or any Pokemon on a balloon. You definitely want to try and break their balloons so that you can kill them later in the game. But he's just gonna go for Rock Slides here. I was trying to get my spikes up again so I could force him to use a Rapid Spin, and then me get some HP back from leftovers. But he goes for the Swords Dance. I'm not really scared because Skarmory, like I said, is a very bulky Pokemon. But he's going to be able to go for another Rock Slide here and do some pretty decent damage after that Swords Dance and get the flinch. So right now, I'm kind of like, oh fuck me, what am I going to do? But I'm going to Roost. I'm going to get all nice and warm with my eggs. This next turn, after he just about kills me with this Rock Slide, get up in that nest, roost up, heal a little bit, and get about 55 of my 55-60% of my HP back after leftovers there. He's just gonna go for another Rock Slide here, just trying and flinch me to death. But he doesn't get the flinch that turn, thank God. I'll be able to get off another Roost. Get just about all my HP back after that. He should have taken this time to switch into his Talonflame, but you know, what are you going to do? He's already at +2. Now he's going to be at +4. But I did Whirlwind this turn, so definitely don't have to worry about a +4 Excadrill anymore, because those things can definitely be a problem. Now he gets switched into his Greninja. Now, I'm pretty sure that this guy has no idea what the fuck a Skarmory is, or it's typing number 1, because he tried to Toxic my Skarmory when he had his what was it? His Gliscor out on the field, and the fact that he switches his Greninja out when I switch into my Wood Pusher. Either he was predicting me to switch after his Greninja came in, or he just doesn't really know what a Skarmory is. And I don't know, you should know what a Skarmory is. It's been around since Gen 2, so I don't know where the fuck you've been. But he's going to go for the Flare Blitz, trying to hit my Trevenant. The only thing that I really have to switch into this thing is my Skarmory. It kind of sucks, because I wanted my Skarmory to last as long as it could. He's going to be able to get another Flare Blitz off and take me out. I tried to Roost that turn to get some health back, and just keep roosting and roosting until I was at full HP and was able to Whirlwind this thing out. But obviously that wasn't the case there. So at this point I'm pretty worried. Talonflame is a pretty hard Pokemon to counter sometimes. So the only really thing that I had to switch into was my Garchomp. And I was scared of his of this thing coming in, so the only thing that I could really go for was the Outrage, because I couldn't go for Earthquake, because I knew he has his Gliscor and he has his Talonflame. I couldn't go for Stone Edge because he has this Gliscor and an Excadrill and a Garchomp. And the best option that I could have made was going for the Outrage. Lucky for me, I missed the Toxic on the first turn. Very thankful. But he's going to be able to get out Protect and stall out my Outrage. And I definitely don't want to be locked into a confused Outrage, because that's never a good thing. So I'm definitely going to switch out. Oh, by the way, my Gonzalez is Scarf Chomped. So, Scarfed. So I'm locked into Outrage unless I switch. But I know that he's going to Toxic again after that next turn. I'm going to switch into Wood Pusher because I have the Natural Cure, and I tried to get off a Leech Seed this next turn, but he protected, just to try and scout what I would go for and to Toxic stall me a little bit. And I didn't want him to... I really wish I would have Leech Seeded again this next turn. It would have been very, very beneficial, and it would have made this battle a little bit easier for me. But he's going to go for Earthquake, and on this next turn I'm going to go for the Horn Leech, just to get some HP back. I do have the Big Root on this thing, so attacks that steal HP heal me for a lot more HP than they normally would. I don't know if it's double or what. I couldn't tell you the exact percentage. But as you can see, the toxic damage is starting to rack up, so I'm definitely going to switch out. I'm going to get the natural cure, so my poison is going to go away. The only thing that I really have to switch into is Azumarill, and that's kind of what, if someone has a Gliscor on their team, I try to save my Azumarill for it, just because it's the only thing that can really deal damage to this thing. I do get a crit there. Now he's going to be able to toxic my Azumarill. Not really worried about it at this point. Because as you can see, his Gliscor is pretty low HP. He does have the poison heal, so he's getting more HP back than he would with leftovers. So automatically right there, I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna be able to go for another Aqua Jet, but he used Protect. So now he's about at 40-45% HP. This was very risky for me to attempt. I didn't do damage calcs, but during this battle, I was like, oh my god, I just barely, honestly, I probably got max damage and killed that thing, because there's almost no way in hell that should have killed. I had to have gotten max damage. But now he's going to go out into Greninja. Lately, these things have been carrying the Grass Knot, and I definitely don't want to take a stab Grass Knot after his ability Protean makes him Grass type. So I'm definitely going to switch into Wood Pusher. Wood Pusher is especially defensive, not defensive like most people run their Trevenants. It's going to do a decent amount of damage, surprisingly. I should probably put an Assault Vest on this thing, but I don't know. I traded it away to someone very important in the Pokemon community, and I know you guys are still waiting for those videos. But he's going to be able to kill me with an Ice Beam, so that's why I'm probably just going to play through Pokemon X today. And so I can get those videos out, because I'm really excited to get those out. Now the only thing I can really do here is switch into my Garchomp. I know I'm faster than this thing because, like I said, I am Scarfed, and I know that he's not Scarfed. I was kind of worried that Earthquake wouldn't kill, but then I remembered it's base 100 or 120. Is it 100? I think it's 100. Stab. So I really had nothing to worry about. But I'm going to switch. He's going to switch into his Talonflame after I take out his Greninja. I'm gonna have to switch into fucking Drake Hands, because he's just gonna tell this bitch goodbye. I am gonna go for the Overheat because I know that he's gonna switch into his Excadrill to negate the Volt Switch or the Thunderbolt. But of fucking course, I miss. And I don't. It's just kind of. It's not that big of a deal, but it sucks knowing that I could have taken out his Excadrill that turn and saved my Azumarill. So it's kind of all fucked up. I know that he's gonna go for Earthquake this turn, so I kind of sacrificed my Azumarill. I know that I'm gonna die from a stab Earthquake from a Mega Garchomp. There's no way in hell that my Azumarill would have lived unless I was max HP, max defense, and I had full health. That's the only way that I probably would have survived that, and I probably would have only lived with 25% of my health left anyway. But I'm gonna switch into my Garchomp after he takes out my Azumarill. He's gonna switch into his Excadrill. I am gonna be able to get off the Outrage on this thing. I was hoping to kill this thing on the first Outrage. He sends out his Talonflame the next turn, kill it with the Outrage, and then be lucky enough to get the third Outrage and take out his Garchomp. But the first Outrage doesn't kill, so I'm stuck using Outrage again on his Excadrill, and then I only get the two Outrages, so I get confused, and I definitely don't want to risk outraging while I'm confused, because I would have just lost this then. But I'm going to switch into Dicknose. I wish I would have Mega Evolved at the beginning of the battle, because I would have been able to live that Outrage. Heracross gets a nice defense boost after he Mega Evolves, so I wish I would have Mega Evolved in the first turn. But I kind of have to sacrifice him to get my Garchomp back out here to take out his fucking Garchomp with his fucking no-hand Mohawk blades. Because like I said, like 5 times now, I am Scarfed, so I'm going to be able to outspeed that thing no matter what. So now all he has left is his gay-ass Talonflame. Brave Bird's going to do a decent amount of damage, but I knew that it wouldn't kill. Going to get Rough Skin. he's going to take recoil damage. And at this point, there's definitely no way that he is going to live an outrage. He wouldn't have lived it even if he was at max HP. Can't even fucking talk here. Max HP. I highly doubt he would have. I haven't done damage calcs, but I'm almost fairly certain that he wouldn't have lived. Or if he would have lived at max HP, it would have been very minimal. So good game, Quag. This, see, like the last video I uploaded, that was against someone that didn't really know what they were doing. This video, definitely up against a guy who knows a decent amount about what he's doing. Definitely a lot better than my last video. It's kind of like a love-hate kind of thing. I love being able to 6-0 or 5-0 people, but at the same time, I like battles that are really on the edge, like this one. I mean, I hate to lose. I'm not gonna lie. Like, who likes losing? Now I know you guys are probably like, well, you don't upload any losses. What's up with that? I'm trying to get myself out there before I start making myself look like an awful battler. I don't know. I'm sure I'll upload a loss soon if there's a match that's really on the edge. Usually if I lose, it's not by much anyway, so next time I lose, I suppose I'll upload that, even though I don't really want to, but I will, because I'm not going to be hypocritical and only upload wins. I hate people that do that. It's kind of stupid. You're making yourself look like you're the god of Pokemon, except that, you know, you get 4-0'd, 5-0'd every other day. But yeah, there's something I want to say, but I can't say it because I don't want to ruin the surprise for something. So I can't. I wish I could say more, but I can't, guys. But anyways, if you like the video, if you like the battle, like the video. If you want to keep seeing them, subscribe. And you know, if you really like it that much, share it. I definitely am trying to get out there a little bit, just to kind of show you guys how to be decent at battling, how to maybe get ready for championships or VGCs or LCQs or anything like that. So it's nice to the guys that actually do take the time to watch these. I noticed in my Pokemon Let's Play videos, most of them have 0 views. So and then I uploaded my battle video last night, well, today I guess, and that already has more views than most of my Let's Play videos combined. So I'm definitely going to be dropping the Let's Play. I'm going to play through X today as best I can and try and get that done as quickly as possible, so I can get my other battle videos out to you guys, because I'm really excited to get those out. But anyways, guys, have a good night, good morning, good evening, good day, whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.